What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Litecoin today. This one comes to us at the request of Mr. Chocolate Cookie. This one's for you, man. This one's for everybody who's watching, but it's brought to us by the request of Chocolate Cookie himself. So we are checking it out. We're on the weekly. Actually, I want to go to the monthly first and just kind of give my overall expectation for how this is going to perform in the bull market. We're not there yet, but I would expect that we probably go into these extension zones, which is anywhere from like 780 to 1745, somewhere in this range. I think that's where Litecoin and probably likely the 1618 where it will top off. Honestly, if we go to the top here to this previous cycle's low, I think that this could very well be in play as well. We showed respect on the 618, rejected it, showed respect on the 236, held it as support, and the 0.069. Went all the way back up to the 100 and rejected it, that's not like totally common, but it's a double top, held the 618 as support, 886 tipped it as resistance, held the 236 as support, and now you're holding the 382 as support, moving up. I would expect that, kind of like last time, you're probably not going to find too much resistance on the 618. You probably will just go above it. You might even come back below and back to it and find support, and then it's off to the races. But from this perspective, those highs, the range gets kind of lifted up a little bit more. It's between like 935 to 2,590, something like that, And I really do think that this is a very possible, realistic range to go to. In fact, I want to see. I haven't looked at this on CoinGecko, or maybe I have and I just forget. But let me see. Litecoin's it's a top coin, man. $6 billion. Let's just call it $7 billion. Okay, let's call it 7. So just for math's sake. So $7 billion. If it was to go to the 1618, that would be a 28x off of $7 billion. That would put it, let's see, 28, right? 28 off of 7 billion. I don't know what that would be. That'd be less than 200, right? I think it'd be less than 200. So yeah, that's an achievable market cap for Litecoin. It'd be over 150 billion, but less than 200 billion. Probably closer to 200 billion, but that is an achievable market cap for sure. It can definitely do that, and I would expect that it probably does do that. If not more, the potential to go higher than that is even there. But I'm looking right now at this being the potential topping range. I know I drew my square all the way down there, but let's act like that's the line. Ignore this little triangle. Anyways. That's the ultimate kind of projection that I would give Litecoin. In the meantime, I do think we're going lower. These weeklies do not look good. They look rather bearish at the moment. We're kind of in this ascending formation, right? We could come down to the bottom of this, and that's right around $77. Let's see if we can make a fib out of this that makes sense. From bottom to top here. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? I didn't know it. Oh, maybe I'm off actually a little bit. Right there. $77 on the dot. That's the 382. If we held this line, that would even be like a higher low right here. I think we do go somewhere around this line with the potential to go all the way back down to $60 at the 618, but I don't think that we see that, honestly. I really don't. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I would think that you're going to hold this 382 as support. You might not even get there, but I bet you do. This Litecoin has enough eyes on it where it could get down to this area, and it doesn't even touch the 382, and then it goes off. There's so much buying pressure that it can't actually go there. But for the meantime, I do think it goes lower. The RSI on the weekly doesn't look bad. It's kind of neutral with a bullish tilt. So I would say I'd give it to the bulls, but in the meantime, I think in the immediate term, it's probably going to go to the bears. Looking at the daily, the daily RSI is looking a little bit weaker. Again, still kind of neutral, but with a bearish tilt this time. You kind of look like, let's see here. Yeah. So you just kind of tipped this range yesterday, technically 4 hours ago, because that's when this day closed. So four hours ago, that was yesterday. Sometime yesterday, you rejected the top of this range. We just did that, had a bearish engulfing candle. I would expect that we do see some continuation to the downside to follow. Probably probably something that like lines up with these lines down here, something like that. You know, maybe it's like this. I don't know, but that would put you down at around 87. I don't know. I would think that you go lower than that, but you don't have to. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, the 618's at 85 for this little move here, so you could hold support there. The 786 all the way down at 78 to $75 at the 886. You could be in a position where you do see a deeper retracement. You are stair-stepping your way down. You found support on the 382, found resistance on the 236, found support on the 0.5, and then you just found resistance on the 382. You will likely come down, find support on the 618. Maybe you come back up to the 382. Maybe you don't. Maybe you come back up to the 0.5 and then head lower from there. Maybe you just break straight through the 618, which I wouldn't expect, because that would up your chances to see extensions, and I don't think we go that low. So at the moment, I would expect that you find support somewhere in this area. You might not even actually break through the 618. You might find support on the $85 area first before moving lower. But ultimately, I do think in the more immediate term, I think we do move somewhere around this 786 to 886 area, around $75 to $80. Yeah. 4-hour RSI, also neutral. You do have hidden bullish divergence at the moment, but I don't know, man. I really do think that this thing wants to go lower. Let's see. Let's see here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's this one. From bottom to top. Yeah, you're finding a nice little bounce here on the 618 area. That's encouraging. That's definitely good. Kind of at the bottom of this little range. I don't know, man. I would consider this to be like an overall move down, right? And you're having a little consolidation. You're probably going to break this to the downside. That's my expectation at the moment. I don't think that Litecoin will go above this high. You are below the purple line. You're below the 50, just barely, but you're below the 50. And the purple line is slanted down. I think that this is, just the beginning, if not the midway point of this overall kind of little down move that we're experiencing now, right? In the 4-hour, it looks like it's a lot bigger than it is. If we go to the weekly, you are clearly still in an uptrend. And again, you could drop all the way down to $75 and this uptrend is still maintained. So, I'm bullish on this thing overall. I definitely think it has a solid run in the bull market to come. But in the meantime, probably a little bit lower, anywhere from about $75 to $85. That's really all I got to say about this thing. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.